Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. My name's Hazel Juniper. I'm an Vtuber variety streamer, and I'm sorry about Friday and missing that stream. I wasn't feeling very good, but so I couldn't do Beacon Pines then, so we're doing it today because honestly, I was way more interested in this than Love Ghosty, as cute as Love Ghosty is. And I feel like you can do Love Ghosty even after Halloween, but I really wanted to do this before Halloween. So I prioritized. But yeah, I didn't feel so great on Friday, unfortunately. So me and my sister chilled and watched some horror movies. So I didn't have to talk. And because we hadn't had a chance to do that pretty much all season, unfortunately, even though she loves it. She loves making me watch horror movies. I don't scream as much, so it actually wasn't too bad on my throat. But yeah, so we're gonna go back to Beacon Pines. And whoopsie.
Through thick
there we go. So we're on chapter 6. I think we just had a fight with Rolo. Luca had a fight with Rolo, and now we are maybe trying to make them make up. We'll see. It's festival day.
Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo.
Yeah, I remembered slightly correctly. Oh, and please let me know if there's any audio problems. I did fuss with it a little bit because it wasn't coming through properly, the game audio. It should be now, I hope.
A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding.
Yeah, it sucks when you fight with your friends.
If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
Yep, like when somebody takes something that you confided in them and uses it to hurt you. That really sucks.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
Here we go. So we'll go into town, I think. I can still do this pose. It doesn't do anything. I just think it's fun. Can I go? Oh, I can go to the grave. I didn't really think about that. Can't interact with anything right here, right now. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to do it to see if I could. That's fine. Oh, Roxy. Luca, Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Like, man, this is the sort of thing you do, like, when you need to do an apology, but I don't know. They both need to apologize. I don't think Rolo should be demanding proof of friendship. Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Okay, bye, Roxy. Library. It's the library, right? Oh. You don't trust this guy. He's a jerk. Unique New York. New York. Oh, he's preparing to do a speech. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Mr. pointed to his grinning mouth.
When does he ever not grin? The only time he didn't grin was when we insulted him when he was gonna kill us. Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. Well, break a leg. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an XQVA. Okay, I know I said that wrong. I know I did. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. Poison forest. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. That's not it. No way it's that simple. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. Oh, we're gonna get to see the results of that prank. You don't want to miss it. I kind of do, actually. Can I talk to this guy? Cannot. Oh, wait, can I go? No, I can't go over there. Darn it. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart, the weather's still cruddy, and the season's harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. Is that all you're going to say? But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still going to be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade, is all. I get it. I get it. It's already there. Ain't moving. Oh, I thought there was going to be a third word. They really did an effort to hide him back there, though. Oh, Iggy's not super messed up in this one, huh? Right, we undid that.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey, Jeff, everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Yeah, I mean, Luca's lost both his parents. He's living with his grandmother, who's extremely busy, just trying to keep them afloat, and also seems to have some, like, I don't know, some secret plans going on. Probably to take down somebody who caused the mom to go missing and the dad to die, probably. And now he's in a fight with his friend. Some weird stuff's going on in town. Just, he's got a lot on his plate. Every single time. Yep. Oh, fireworks. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. That's weird. That's weird. I mean, I know they're like clone robots or something, but they're terrifying. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Ha. Guys are gonna get into trouble doing stuff like that. They will come after you someday. The flesh robot revolution will come. Most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the foul harvest. I've had my doubts about Perennial Harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. I don't trust it. Don't trust it, guys. Hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing? Oh! Hello, Hellscythe. That actually startled me a little bit. Hello, hello. Oh, nothing.
Sorry, all became flesh.
What are you asking about, Gate? Griffin for? Hello, Hellscythe. That's a cute emote. Those ears are cute. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Oh, hello, Nim. Hello, everybody. How are you? Can't interact with her right now. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying. I wanted to see what the festival fuss is all about. But I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books? That's heavy. That's inconvenient. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than books. True, true. But yours is definitely full of books. So what you got in there? Books. Ooh, did you guys sleep in today? That's nice. That's nice. I did sleep in, I admit to it. I was able to return the perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Ooh, Eris is gonna wreck somebody. Can I go in the diner? No, it's locked, I guess. Oh, you were up all night. Hellside, did you sleep at all? Please don't do that to yourself. See, you're gonna end up like poor Dawn here. Sleeping on the job. I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdrops on a couple of the gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? Ooh, who? Who could it possibly be, though? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal. I'm curious. You did sleep but wasn't tired and you had loads of ideas to get sorted? No, Hellside, don't do that to yourself. Library somewhere quiet. I don't see him here. Might be the treehouse then. Hey, Luca.
Kyle's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo in deciphering the first riddle. Oh, we're going to have to do a bunch of them, huh? The first? Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Ahem. On planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue. Okay, I guess we're going up the next floor to go to the comics.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. All right, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. Yeah, it's the next floor. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. It's not very subtle. Yes, it is very Banjo-Kazooie, Charlie Brown-esque, very cute. I really am... I like it because it also emphasizes that this is the storybook world versus the narrator. Oh, so you had time off. I forgot about that, Hillside. Yeah, you did mention, and I did see your message. I will get back to you on the sub-raid thing. It's the emote text that keeps breaking. So I need to send you that. But we don't have a lot of time to stream today, so that's how I kind of rushed into it.
Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5, from the shelf.
No, I don't want that one.
Luca grabbed Natural...
I don't want that one. I want one of the comic books.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the shelf.
It's definitely this one. I found it.
He moved his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed.
Ooh, you vandalized a library book. You shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rolo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. and only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Oh, well, thank you, Nem, for coming by. I know our timing just doesn't work all the time. I miss yours a lot too, unfortunately, because you guys have a tendency to stream evening your time, but that means I'm still at work because it's afternoon time for me. But we worked out today. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Wait, has he been It's early summer. Has he been hoarding that for like 8 months? Oh, Rolo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a
He
grift.
continued flipping.
Only found in Grub. Grifton Grub? Cart?
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
Grifton Grub Cart? Griffin Grub Cart. Griffin's Grub Cart. Oh yes, okay. I know where I'm going. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Not too difficult. Hi, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon towards the end. Did you know Hank Atomic Shrink Array doesn't technically shrink stuff? Can you shout out on my own channel, Nem? It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object. What? That's silly. Leaving that object unaltered. So it just shrunk it just looks shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo! That's wild, also silly. But Jace, no spoilers, please. Oh right, sorry. No spoilers! You gotta let everybody read it on their own. Oh. I know where I'm going, but was it this way? No, it wasn't. I think I have to double back. Oh yeah, yeah. Hellscythe can do it because I left it as a mod command. Wait, is this not the right area? Can I break this? I got a smack charm. It's just fun. Yeah, I'm entrusting you to be the bouncer, Hellscythe. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo
Before
come?
Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yuck. It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting there for a while. Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Oh, there's some kind of thing on it. It's probably gonna be nasty. Well, that's just...
Tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth.
Yeah, there's probably a note or something which is
Reached
gross.
into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Yep, that's gross. Oh, come
Shook up
on.
Bits of corn dog to read the slip.
Pick up when you need some pep. Near the fountain up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
Ah, this is gonna be a whole thing. Yeah, it is. This is how you forget you're mad at someone because you're mad at them for something else. Like making you run around all day. But it's fun. No, we don't need to show licenses in here. I didn't mark this as a mature stream, so we're okay. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What does that mean? It means most public works are handled internally, so like you're not part of a county in terms of like legality and like nobody's gonna pay for your fire department or your police or anything like that. It's all handled internally by the town. I'm too extreme for all ages. I hardly even swear on stream. I'm pretty say-so. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Luca's bored. Census taking. Emergency services. Alright, we're going to the fountain. Piper, yeah, Piper, you're not going to help me here. This is the fountain, though. No, that's not it. This is... Oh, okay, so one step up from the fountain? Last Chance Diner is probably where we need to go. Or it's Dawn. Okay, it's not the diner. It's not Dawn. I guess this was not the correct way to go. Oh, maybe up to the cafe? Yay! Oh! Hello, Astral! Thank you for the lurk! Hazel Khan would have been... No. No way. I get really cranky at conventions, actually. I don't have the patience. And I like to sleep. I don't get my full 8 hours and decent food. I'm a monster. Yeah, and to be honest, yeah, I haven't done conventions in a while. Actually, thinking about it, I think the last convention I did was PAX East right before lockdowns happened in 2020. I think that was the last one. Yeah, it's been a while. But like, so I stopped cosplaying over lockdown. And so I just kind of fell out of the convention scene. Yeah, I'm unconventional. That one's pretty good, actually. That's a pretty good one. But I mean, conventions are fun, but I'm also like, it's high stress for a lot of things. And I get a little cranky. The only one, I'm going to one this year, I think, this coming year. But I'm not sure the specifics on that yet. Yeah, I'm a cranky person. I like to go slow, and cons are not slow. And it tends to be pretty chaotic. And I'm the sort of person who overplans anyway, and that doesn't work great for conventions. Because you got to just be able to go things as they're happening. And like you got a set amount of panels or whatever you want to go to, but then you want to like meet your friends and you want to, you know, go see some shows and maybe there's a rave or something. And you got to eat in there somewhere too. It's busy and they're fun. I just used to have a lot more patience for them than I do lately. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rolo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
I love his hair. He's so funny. What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. It's about... What flies? Good luck, Luca. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta pack, you gotta time things well. It's chaotic. Hello, Rolo. That didn't take any work at all, actually. Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then, I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Oh. Oh, it was an apology. The whole thing was a really dramatic apology. That's really sweet. That's really sweet, especially for a young boy to do. Oh. Oh, yes, you should play Sonic Adventure and just have a 2-hour stream of Chow Garden. I haven't touched those games and I don't even know, probably since they originally released. Thanks. You didn't have to go through all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still my turn. I felt like if you needed someone, some new friend to help you, it meant I wasn't good enough. Oh, honey. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Aw. Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we would deserve each other. That's not how that works, but I appreciate the thought. It's really cute. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Are you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? Yes, hug me. I'll get a hug redeemed somehow. Get an asset for hugging. Or a hug emote. Really? Ad break now? That's annoying. I very specifically did ad breaks at the beginning. It's only been 20 minutes, dang. A reindeer auntie? That she's an aunt liar? That's funny. Yeah, yeah, sometimes it don't, like, the ad break thing is just, I only became affiliate just a tiny bit of art money to make up for all the money I spend because it's fun, and also for emotes, and sometimes it's just more annoying than it's worth. But you had to do affiliate before you could ever do partner too, and I was like, that sounds like a great idea. I don't know. It's one of those things where, VTubing's just my hobby. It's for fun. So, it's no biggie. But I'm just rambling right now because I don't want to keep doing it while we're behind the ad jail. But yeah, a hug redeem would be fun. We were talking about doing new redeems last time anyway. And I don't know, I think that might be a custom asset sort of thing, but maybe an emote would be fun too. There's all kinds of redeems I'd like to do. I need to talk to people about that and see what they would like. Maybe in a we'll do a chatty thing after a game stream sometime soon. But I mean, I still have a couple things I really need to get done before Halloween. And then after Halloween, I am going to take a little bit of a break because, oh, there's the ad. Yeah, just chatting stream. I don't know. I don't feel I have the confidence to do just chatting. Because that means you have to be entirely on your own talking. But I do have, I still have that fast food tier list I gotta do, so I'm gonna do that, I think, the second week of November. Let me see, what was I doing? So this coming, like, not next week, but the week starting on like the 4th, 3rd or the 4th, depending on how you count that. I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll be back. Yes. Oh yeah, that's true. Rosa wanted to do a Just Chatting stream too. We're talking about it. We usually like to have a topic. With an active chat, just chatting isn't too bad. Yeah, you gotta have a really chatty chat to bounce off of, or you've gotta be able to just fully yap on your own. But yeah, Rosu and I were gonna talk about, we were gonna do another chatting stream together. I don't know when that's happening. Well, we're gonna have to talk about it. I see Rosu later today, so we're gonna talk about it, I'm sure. What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. How did I... There we go. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. No, it can't. It's going to end, I bet. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. Yeah, it is. We did, like, not make it work last time, did we? Head to the treehouse. What about Beck? We kind of totally left Beck in the lurch, didn't we? Should we go to her house? Oh, a radio chat? Oh, yeah, that would be fun. Like your old school radio host. That would be fun. I actually do have like a background scene that I kind of want to show off that I just haven't. I'm kind of gonna think I'm gonna show it off when I do the tier list because it's to theme. Spoilers, I guess. Beck's not here. But yeah, I've been putting off doing that because I've just been a little bit lazy and intimidated. I'm home, like I have to yap. I have to yap for like an hour all on my own with just chat. No gameplay to back me up. Did I kill the radio star? I mean, I don't know, man. Radio has not gone anywhere in my life. In the sense of like, it still plays at my work all the time. The same station playing the same 10 songs. With the same DJs that have been there for like 20 years. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. Have I seen Trash Taste? Yes, I have seen Trash Taste. I think they're very funny for the most part. Oh, you want to do something like that? That would be fun. I've done Pungent, Tickle, Junk, and I think Struggle, so we'll try Smack.
Stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
They really do get filthy. I accidentally, so it wasn't a hand one, but it was the same thing, but it was shaped like a life-size rat. I don't understand why they did this, but they made this. And I stretched it out and was throwing it around because, well, the tail was kind of broken off at this point. I was playing with it a lot. And so you couldn't really like fling it. It was pretty too heavy. Anyway, it was too heavy. So I was stretching it and throwing it up in the air, and I eventually hit the ceiling in my parents' house. And that was not, you know, a good thing, but it came right back off. It would like peel off, and it was very satisfying. So I kept doing it because I was a dumb child. And one time I pulled it just enough so that when it hit the ceiling and it stuck, it contracted and then couldn't come down because it was stuck there. It's weird out of context, but it got stuck. The sticky rat got stuck on the ceiling, and my parents were going to be home in about 15 minutes. So I was like waiting, and I'm like, this is going to fall eventually, right? It was not going to fall eventually. So I went and got the broom. to see if I could like nudge it off the ceiling. It was too high up. My parents had very high ceilings, and I was not very tall. I'm still not very tall, but I was shorter then. And I couldn't reach the darn thing. Yeah, the sticky alien things, those sorts of things. A lot of them are shaped like hands, so you like put the ring shaped side on your finger and then you fling the other half of it and watch it hit the wall and stick there for a second or two. They're just silly toys, but this one was a life-size rat one. I don't know why. And the dang thing would not come off. And eventually my parents came home and they were so pissed at me. We finally got it off the ceiling because, you know, the adults were tall enough. They had to get on chairs though. And yeah, it did leave a greasy mark on the ceiling, like the size of a dinner plate, because of the way the thing had stretched out and contracted onto the ceiling. And the ceilings were white too, so this did not help. I was in big trouble. That mark stayed there until they repainted it like 15 years later. I was in big trouble. My parents never let me have those things in the house again. They were so much fun to play with, though, but they did get disgusting. Oh, Possum Pals would be an adorable, Possum Pals would be an adorable name for a talk show. I think you should do it, Hellscythe. And maybe if you don't have a consistent partner for it right away, you could have, like, rotating guests. Oh, what did we get? Oh, hang on one moment. Sorry, guys. I was getting logistic questions. Making sure that door was closed properly. Yeah, it would probably take some time to set up, but I think you'd have a good interest in it, I think. My big sister had questions for me. But yes, it would. I think you'd have a good time with the talk show. And you could just come up with like random, either audience suggested topics or like just bring them in yourself just to get like conversation started. Like the way they do on talk shows when the guests are promoting something and they'll start off on that and then move into other topics. Makes it easier to start talking. Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd really fully appreciate a pond bracelet. Oh no, wait, hey, just what? Where'd the tracking go? All right, there. That was weird. Okay. That's 5, and I think I had, yeah.
Luca wrapped some fish.
No, we're gonna go. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Lolo handed Luca an unopened letter.
Oh no. I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Uh-oh.
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it.
This is a goodbye letter. Oh yeah, I did actually catch you guys' a bit of your Halo 2 streams. I did catch those. It was fun because I had you guys up on a multi-stream. And it was fun because you had entirely different graphics on. I think them had the classic graphics and else like you had the modern ones. It was fun. Super Robot Monkey Team. Oh gosh, that's an old throwback.
God knows I've tried.
Oh no, Granny.
Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
Oh no. Please don't die. Please, he's like 12. He doesn't have that many guardian potentials here. I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Hey, Rolo, I think we're in trouble here, actually. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whatever you want. No, I think you guys should talk about it now. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth. This was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Luca was at a loss for words. But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Oh, you are not getting me to do Spirit Fair on stream. I'm not gonna cry like a baby on stream. No, thank you. Very good game, though. I'm just not doing that on stream. I'm not a fool. Uh-oh. Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks?
It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend.
Of course it's not fireworks, the sun's still up.
Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Uh-oh. Disaster? Explosions. What? We just had such a pleasant time. What? We just had such a pleasant time.
Tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill.
Yeah, it was pretty chill, them. It's pretty chill in this game right now, too.
Before they could react, it encased them in ice.
What? What in the world is happening?
Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason.
How did we even do this?
So, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together. For the rest of time. The end.
That's not where we wanted the ending to go.
No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Yep, okay. So that's the most recent one. Haven't found a second for this one. I think that'll be important later, though. So this is the only one I haven't tried yet. Is break. The clouds begin to break.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
So, maybe Rolo can come with us then? I mean, I'm sorry, not Rolo. Maybe Beck can come with us and meet Rolo, and maybe it won't be so bad and we won't fight this time? Sure, you can meet Rolo. Oh, yay, okay. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him
Lucas
about...
stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promise you tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've gotta tell me. Okay, you can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. Oh, Beck, don't go without
Lucas
me.
saw Beck skulking by the gate.
So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It's like an Agatha Christie novel. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. Guys, no. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. That's Eris Valentine. Who's she talking to? It's the corner store guy who's creepy about Gran. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. Oh, maybe it's Gran, though. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything? I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised that you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
It's Gran. I knew it. Family.
A chill ran down Lucas' spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
I knew it. Gran's got some stuff going on. She's obviously doing this to protect Luca, but it's not going to be good. An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. Hello, Rosie. Welcome. Hello, hello. How are you? I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Bye, Gran. We're in trouble.
Chapter 5.
Ooh, you're baking cookies? Ooh, what kind of cookies? That you will please share with Hazel?
What big ears you have! Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my Gran. That was your Gran. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Come on, Beck. Ooh, matcha and white chocolate chip. Ooh, I want to try. I want to try them. Oh dear. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
I don't like you, Nuncreed. If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. You'll just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate. We'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of.
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility. Then broke into laughter as they walked away.
They're so weird. Can I avoid talking to him? Because I do not want to talk to him. He's awful, but I feel like I need to talk to him. Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. Next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Well, Grant tells me to just keep away from the clipboards. Luca, why don't you listen then? Because I'm in control and I'm doing it. That's good, that's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. Well, we are leaving. Oh, hey, it's the waitstaff at the cafe. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the Perennial Harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. I can't wait. Oh, the mayor's out. Hey, you finally moved. Finally moved. He went to sleep inside. Wait. Oh, the mayor and Mr. Kerr is out here.
Liam Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Customer is never right. Nah. Hey, in matters of taste, yes, the customer can have whatever they want. That's what that's supposed to mean. If the rich guy wants to have his car painted in leopard spots, sure, why not? Let him have it. It's more like it gets used in the sense of let the customer dictate things until it gets stupid or dangerous. And that's where it's being misapplied. It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she has been indisposed as of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. She doesn't like anyone also. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
Oh, Nem, I'm sorry, you can't save this game. It auto-saves. But I will hydrate, thank you. Sorry, I killed the bottle of water, so I need to move the new one up front. No, the animals are safe. Hey, we've got time travel on our side. It's fine. The animals are not safe. They're never safe. We're all doomed to extinction. Kerr locked his arm around Gus's shoulder. But I mean the entire Valentine family, present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds. Yep, little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here. Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh, okay. Is this gonna go Lovecraftian? Is this gonna go Lovecraftian? We've got some sleeping great elder god or something crazy underneath the town. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. Old Pickler's Pond. Can't talk to the mayor. We'll just sneak past him. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? Well, he's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. I mean, when you've been buddies for like ever and you're in a small town, I imagine you don't have to explain anything to anybody. I didn't even notice ad break's coming up. I'm so sorry, everybody. The ad break is happening. But yeah, Mr. Kerr is super sketch. I wonder actually if the mayor is more aware of what's going on than he likes to imply. Oh yeah, Rosu, share them cookies. Share them cookies with everybody. Especially me, though. I want at least 2 cookies. I love white chocolate, though. I'm not a big fan of matcha, but I love white chocolate, so I really am interested in trying those. But, yeah. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They're kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. It's a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharp or Valentine or used as fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosa. Yeah, we in an ad. Actually, I should stop for a second so we can let the ad run for a minute. Because I unfortunately don't have a snooze opportunity. It's already in, but it's only for about a minute more, so it'll be all right. But yeah. I love cookies. I think most people love cookies. I'm sorry, Rosu. Wait, you're a mod. Shouldn't you be, like, able to bypass the ads as the mod? I actually don't know that. Can you? Do you have to sit behind the ads as a mod? If you don't subscribe? Ha ha ha. Well, now that makes me concerned. That feels like a very easily abused moment. No, mods don't get that. You have to sub or have nitro? Oh, thanks for the sub, Rosu. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't realize that you had to do that, though. Huh. Well, and then the ad ends. No, but I didn't know the mods got locked behind the ads too. Good to know for the future though. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died, and something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water or air or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. So what did he not okay with all the jokes about like something being underground and selling your soul and stuff? Did Sharper Valentine make a deal with something to make his business successful, and when he died it all failed? Like it only worked because he had the deal and it didn't work otherwise? Ooh, raw cookie dough is delicious. It sounds it. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. Next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yeah, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative? Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. Concerning. It's very concerning. We'd better get going. I mean, I know they're gonna kill us all. But it's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. You must be Rolo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rolo waggled his head with pride.
Oh, he's actually doing pretty okay with a new person. You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah? While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Oh, this is the stuff that got ruined in the storm. Can't be too safe these days. Okay. You raised the ladder. Okay. Oh, and you roll the window up in the door. And an alarm. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Lavish. I love the charm art for this one. Can I hit that? I can hit it. Well, if I don't suck at this. There we go. I gotta do it again? Okay. Oh, how many of these do I have to do? That one's moving. Oh no. Okay, it's the secret password. Among Us alarm spam. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk? Nice. We go. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust this new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Oh, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so, it seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? Grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit. But hey, here's the thing. That hazmat suit was not busted in any way, so it's probably not the same person. I mean, we also know who it was, but like, hypothetically, they don't know.
Rollo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. Also, we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. If it really ends up being aliens, it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so funny. And their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. See? Hello. Thank you. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. That's what you know. But that may not be what all it is. What could she possibly have to hide? Revenge. I don't know, we haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came from a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. Wait, are we sure she's actually your Gran? The secret to eternal life is a secret grandma cookie recipe, actually. I mean, I don't know. If you guys have had a proper grandma family recipe cookie, those really do feel like the secret to eternal life at the moment. It had been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your Gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. Sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. Oh, Hellside, you gotta go to like somebody's house where their grandma's around and just eat the grandma's baked goods if she does them. Delicious. My mom's a grandma now, and her baking somehow leveled up. It's wild. I don't know how it happened. She's always been a pretty good baker. She taught me, but somehow when the grandkids happened, my brother's kids, just suddenly just got so much better. And she's more interested in doing it now too, because they're big enough they can have it. But she'll make a whole thing of brownies and they will just be gone by the end of like the visit. And I only have one or two, I swear. Like every guest is just taking them, and I can't blame them. They're delicious. We could say the same thing about your family, Beck. But you're right. Luca, your Gran is hiding something. And Pa always says folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my Gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. And we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. And then Luca went home too? Okay.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair.
Layer, not lair? Like Lair? but it's layer as in layers, like onion layers and cake layers.
Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Uh-oh. Ogres do have layers. They do. But this is not a Shrek fairy tale. Because I'm pretty sure there was no ice age happening in the swamp at Shrek's. What time is it? Time to get dressed. Cute pajamas though, buddy. I'm stuck. I'm coming. I have to walk all the way there. Hi, guys. Rolo, what on earth is that? He's got a deer stalker on. He's got a deer stalker on. That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. Coast is clear? Yeah, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? The closet. Perhaps where you might least expect it. But it's probably the closet.
Flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. And again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere your Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah, the closet upstairs. Haha. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. I bet you it's somewhere on the armchair. If it's really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm going to take this important thing and huck it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Run! Run where all the dishware is. Right, I forgot this was the only furniture she brought with her. All right, Rollo. This is your time to shine, because you're the tallest. Ah yes, you've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rollo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Beckby, look out.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Maybe behind the dishes? Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup and...
pulled on one of the teacups. It slanted forward with a hollow click.
It really did.
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
What? That makes no sense. She brought that here. When did she remodel? When did that happen? When did that happen? Seems like your gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret lairs. Superheroes and supervillains. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So, which one do we think she is? We're about to find out. You go for it, Luca. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe. Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Yeah, let's investigate.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
Walter?
For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages.
Be gentle,
He whistled
Rollo.
to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as these are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. What? What? How do you do that? That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent scholar in dense documents and cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rollo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait,
His finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something
Rollo
else.
scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. Oh, was this when Dad died? Right before, he might have got sick too. I just couldn't help her. The disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean? Enough is enough. How did he take matters into his own hands? Luca's like, was my dad murdered? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut. A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
I want an edit of that meme. The conspiracy guy meme. I forget what sitcom it's from. But with the red string and everything, and he looks like absolutely wild. I want that, but Gran. Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreen has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My mom's are both on there. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. Oh, excuse me, Beck, you're in my way. Give me charm. I just want to keep doing it. It's fun. Oh, I guess this is where you could get that, that charm if you didn't get it from the watermelon. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution explosive. And jam jars? Oh, are some of those jam jars actually, I thought they would have like notes hidden behind the labels or something like that. But is it maybe explosive material? There's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? Incendiary? That's a big word, Rolo. She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs, right? Only one way to find out.
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Huckleberries?
He smacked his lips.
You ate it? Honey, why? A hint of brown sugar and ink?
Rollo
What?
plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Rollo offered the
I guess
slimy
there were
note to
notes.
Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jam gram? It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide, but I'm the bad joke guy around here.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. Starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow it,
Rollo carefully traced the path with his finger.
leads right
He
to
jabbed down at the end point.
the town square? That's a fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Well, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as these explosives over here. So it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer. Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Oh. Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
That was Gran. What was what? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark.
Did you leave the cabinet open? Because if you did, we're dead.
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. They kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
We're in so much trouble. Uh-oh.
Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
A man. Hello?
The final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
This is Fitz's dad, whose name I am forgetting. Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Thump.
I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
No, Rollo, don't. Rollo, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway.
Oh no.
He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Oh, honey, don't do that. Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Rollo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, didn't know if I had it in me, but there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled
That would
to
not
the
be
hunched
awesome.
figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver.
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string.
That's not really going to help. Just string.
The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill or hard cop. Let's go with hard. We haven't used that one before.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation. Rollo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times.
You're gonna get glared and fall apart. Someone gonna glare at you and you're just gonna go, don't be mean! Actually, maybe Rella's tougher than that.
Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, 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 Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
You're 12. Your voice is not in any way booming. Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the world?
The chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who? Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now hold on, let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. Oh, you just gave yourself away. As for you, looks like you're sweating.
The doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or... well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance. What? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran? Honey, stop. Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good
He
Lord.
shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? It's
His
where
voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began. What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
Oh, we probably should have went with Chill Cop. Oh, so there was no good
Rollo
cop
swung
here.
around with a repentant grimace.
Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? We need more information. Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? Just got set up for the festival. Now that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? The library. Yay, I knew it. If there's any information about this source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. Oh, they just speed sent me there. That's fine. This is a dang nice library. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? Excuse you? I have met some really cute librarians there. There's some very, like, just adorable pink cardigans and very tiny and adorable. Yeah. Adorable cop possible, maybe? Oh, Kato hung out here so much. Eventually they gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place for Miss Novak sometimes. They got you working for free? It's quiet and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you and Rollo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. That cheaply. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Oh, now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing, we sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's the county record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't look like you have any microfiche machines in here. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there. Ooh, now we gotta make a
Chapter
choice.
8.
Oh.
6 feet under, 3 towns over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures. and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that. Tolliver doesn't think we're gonna blow anything up, but that doesn't mean that's true.
As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
I'll have to read. If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of those asinine death records. He has a big vocabulary. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life. Till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name, Beck? In the obit? J. Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford? That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford. It's not... I knew it. That Gran is not Gran. Maybe there were two J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your Gran is 6 feet under 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
I wonder. I do believe she is related, but maybe she's Walter's mom instead? Alright, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Maybe Gran will come home, find him, and we will just not take the blame at all.
His heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Oh, there's Gran.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
We're gonna get caught. Okay. We're gonna get caught, though. We're definitely gonna get caught. This is still wide open. Yeah, he's out. Oh, no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace?
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Why would you do that instead of go up to the kitchen and eat something and be like, hey, Gran, what's with the whole freaking door in the wall? And pretend you're dumb. Then again, I guess I'm a better liar than a 12-year-old boy. Why? I know. I'm afraid your jam delivery will be
He
delayed.
flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed, hee hee. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. Guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. Go to sleep. We're gonna get caught, though. Oh. Why did I come out here? I don't know. I wanted to check the bushes. Nope. Okay, we'll go back inside. I love the little run animation they give him. Uh-oh. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
Oh, is he gonna fall?
Began to falter.
He's
He tried to
afraid.
grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
Oh, there was something in that jam. Come on, legs, just a few more steps.
Luca groaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The jam? Well, I guess he did go to sleep. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? No green jam. No, 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 Hellscythe. Here I am in quite the jam. I guess it's better than being in quite the pickle. And I guess rest now and let me handle everything. Purple jam. Yeah, I guess it's purple. Purple. No. No, this is entirely different indie thing.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him? Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Because he's a creep.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
The festival. Can I go in the closet? No. Gran's gone. I guess we'll just go to town. Oh, hey. Hey, guys. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. This one, the one intended for Mr. Nuncreed, put me to sleep. Whoa ho ho. Sly devil. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around, but I haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone's gathering at the stage. Let's get moving.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Ahem. Is this thing... Oh. Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Now, people hate his guts right now. Even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. What a great turnout. Ah, heck, I didn't prepare anything. You're a liar. I know you are. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be ashamed to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. Like magically? Oh, thank you for the hard stem. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment,
Mr.
change.
Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
He's manipulative and a good speaker. The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. That was the ice freeze, wasn't it?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town, and so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim.
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Our harvest awaits. Yeah, we died again.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time.
Well, he would think so in a way. But what about our poor children? What about poor Beck and Luca and Rollo?
The end.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
No, we still got options.
No, I don't mean that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Ooh, okay, so there's Sly Cop and Chill Cop now. But I think we'll have to do those another day because I am running out of time. Unfortunately. Do I watch ReZero? I actually haven't. I know the premise, but I didn't ever actually get too far into it because I was actually like, oh, this isekai is sad. This is sad, which is fine. But yes, nope, I haven't got that far in ReZero. But yeah, the time travel, super my bag. Super love that stuff. But yeah, I imagine we're going to have to go through things this over and over again, at least 2 more times. But we'll have to do that another time. Yeah, nobody expects the winter flash freeze. That's why it's a flash freeze. Fear bunnies? Okay, that's going to be interesting. Eventually, I will have to give it a proper go. Not today, but eventually. But thank you, guys. I'm going to swap over to the chatting screen. Words are difficult. Okay, and actually, yeah, let me just exit the game. Thank you, guys. There we go. But yes, so that's gonna be it for today because unfortunately I do have some other things I need to attend to, and there are also jack-o'-lanterns to be seen for me tonight. It will be lovely, and I will take pictures and maybe share them on social media. Maybe. Usually there's at least a couple video game ones, and I love sharing those. Syllables, punctuation, alliteration, the horror. I know. They're so scary. Public speaking is scary. Let's be real. Streamers are the bravest of soldiers. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I'm having fun with this game, and I think next time we'll be able to finish it. I have no idea what my schedule for this coming week is going to be for streaming. I'm gonna have to put it together probably tonight, and then it might not get posted till tomorrow afternoon, depending. Maybe tonight if I'm lucky. I have to figure it out, but we'll see. I will be streaming a couple times this week, definitely at least once before Halloween. I want to try finishing this game, and I want to play the Clock Tower official English release because it's never actually been released in this country. In America anyway. I don't know about Europe, but yeah. Sorry, my throat's a little sore. But yeah, I definitely want to play Clock Tower maybe Wednesday because I won't be able to stream on Halloween proper, unfortunately. But it would be really fun. And if I die a lot, it's no biggie. It's part of the fun for that game. But yeah, let's see if there's anybody on to raid right now. Who's streaming? Ooh. There's no climbing clocks. There is Scissor Man to escape from, though. Oh, gosh, I don't know if anybody in chat is familiar with Clock Tower really, but it's pretty classic. And there's no climbing. It's actually an old school SNES game. It's the inspiration for a lot of Japanese horror games that would come later. But basically, it's like... Basically, you're an orphan girl who's living with some other orphans in a big mansion, and then this man with scissors bigger than your body comes running through and wants to cut you all in half. 3 is a really interesting little thing. Totally different from the other ones, but I find them fun. Yeah, it's like an old school slasher kind of movie, but as a game. So the whole game is you trying to escape from the Scissor Man. He wants you dead, and you cannot fight him, so you can either basically outrun him, like trick him into getting distracted for a minute and juke him a bit, or you can hide and hope he just misses you. And the whole point is there is a story. You do have to eventually find your way to the ending of the story and survive, hopefully. He is just a little guy though. He is small, but the scissors are terrifying, and he got the muscles to lift them and really use them. No, Scissor Sisters are much more lighthearted. This is a straight horror game. It's actually kind of famous for, at the time, being one of the scariest NES games. Unfortunately, it never got really properly brought to the US, and this is the first time. So I really want to play it. I think it comes out Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure, actually. I know it's the 29th. Okay, so I might get to play that Wednesday. Well, you will see. We're gonna do something for Halloween for sure, but not on Halloween itself because I'm working. I hate it, but I can't, because if I took time off to stream, unfortunately I would have to get in the way of my coworkers who have small children that they want to take trick-or-treating, and I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna interfere with small children enjoying trick-or-treating on Halloween. I will not do that. Haunting Grounds? Oh, Haunting Grounds is so good! Unfortunately, they've never ported that. I think it's just the PS2. Maybe Xbox. But yeah, unfortunately, they've never ported that, but that's such a good game. It's so good. Absolutely wild, though. And then there's Rule of Rose, of course, has a similar vibe. Which I have a copy of, but I'm saving that because my big sister, technically belongs to my big sister, and she wants to play it with me. So I think that's going to be an eventual video series, because we wouldn't live stream that. We would probably have an edited video for that one. It would be fun though. Throw the kids in a forest for Halloween adventure. Oh, no. But yeah, I think we're just gonna wrap up for now. I am a little tired and I still got stuff to do, unfortunately. But thank you guys for coming. We will probably stream Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. Like I said, my schedule will be up later. Well, I will figure it out. Oh yeah, when the Femme custom model from Wani, the pre-made one, comes out, we're thinking of buying it and letting her just go ham on it. See if she likes it. And if she likes doing it, then she could pick up VTubing on her own, but it's more like a special thing. In case she didn't want to, go full into the VTubing thing. She's well aware of it though. She's one of the only real, people in my real life who have any idea about this. There's 2 people who know. That's it. But yeah, I'm gonna go for today. Oh, hello, Rosu again. Yes, Rosu and my sister. That's it. They're the only people. And it will stay that way. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much. We will be back again sometime soon. And yeah, give me those cookies, Rosu. I want to try them. Try them, please. Am I gonna raid? Well, the thing is that all the people who I would raid are playing Metaphor, and I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to be spoiled for the game. I'm really excited to do that all on my own. Completely spoil free. Oh, you have somebody? Please, give me name. A cute chicken? Oh, we love chickens. They're very tasty. But yeah, I don't want to be spoiled for Metaphor. I'm really excited for it. I was waiting until October was over to really get into it. So we're going to probably do that in November. Because I'm really super into the whole concept of the game. It seems so much fun. OBS, please don't do this to me. It's hard to copy paste. Thank you, Hellscythe. I will go pull that up real quick. And come on. Why is everything fighting me? Yeah, but yeah, okay, yeah. Purin, she's just she's doing just chatting stream right now. So yeah, and oh, chicken. Okay, she's adorable. Yep, I'm here for it. So here's the raid message real quick. Hellscythe needs to help me fix the sub raid thing. I need to send you that information. I will do that later. But yep, we'll go ahead and raid real quick. She's doing just chatting, and yeah, maybe I should take notes. Yeah, I should take notes about how to do a proper just chatting stream, because I rely heavily on gameplay for reacting. I'm very nervous about having to rely on my own yapping ability without either someone to talk to or a game to react to. It's something I have to work on. Oh well. So here's the raid. Thank you guys for coming. We are going to go now. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.